You said this is BooBear and who?
Nanaba.
Okay, so we're having Diddy versus Mewtwo.
Yeah, Nanaba is from somewhere in Canada. I want to say Windsor.
All right, the bracket's really coming together. I wasn't sure how I felt about, like, you know, just everybody putting in one bracket, but, you know, time constraints, that's fine.
Yeah. I think if the bracket started earlier, we probably would have done pools, but 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock.
It's just a big weekly, really.
Essentially, on a Friday. Pretty decent size weekly, 9-5 entrance. Wow, yo, BooBear just nair. He had him in the air and did his best to make sure that he stayed in disadvantage, which is what you want to do against Diddy. His disadvantage state isn't the best, and especially if you know how to frame trap him, you can really put him in a bad situation. But Nanaba's getting out of that situation, trying to fight back in neutral right here. There's the grab, forward air, and about even on percent.
It's interesting to see that Nanaba uses default controls, because that means he's using Smash Stick Diddy.
That's
which
weird.
Isn't necessarily
optimal.
Yeah,
not an optimal choice. But again, you go with what you're comfortable with. I didn't know for the longest Nairo still used defaults, and I was like, huh, okay, that's pretty interesting. But on ZSS, it seems like it could definitely work. Now Diddy, not so much, at least in my opinion.
One thing that is interesting is I think Low 1 uses default controls, and he's a very strong Diddy main from here.
See, the Brawl players normally use those default controls.
Brawl
it makes
melee.
Sense. It makes sense. So back to match. We're dead even right now, and getting the nair. BooBear has him in disadvantage, but again, like Diddy can just forward air, get him off of him, and get back on stage. Neutral's been reset, but he has to watch out for that shadow ball because it will take your stock at that percent.
Interesting situation at the ledge. BooBear didn't want to try to fight him because he still had the invincibility, but Nanaba just kind of sat there.
He was waiting to see some kind of reaction. Didn't get the reaction he wanted because he rolled in. And this is not where you want to be as Diddy.
Could not have been, that could have been a bad situation.
It was very smart, Nanaba, to jump out of that situation. You want to jump you want to jump in that situation or potentially throw out an aggressive move. You don't want to do anything because he would have gotten hit by the forward air. And if he would have air dodged, BooBear could have read that and caught him with the down air. But right now, BooBear's on the verge of lapping him in percent, and Nanaba can't take hits from these shadow balls since his shield is still pretty small. Trying to read a monkey flip, but he doesn't do it. There's going to be a down throw.
No up throw.
I think he was one down throw, air dodge read, forward air, but
yeah.
he didn't give it to him. So that was very smart on Nana's part, and he was able to get the stock out of it.
And that was scary for BooBear. He's still got a huge lead here.
Definitely.
Diddy Kong can do a lot.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Oh, and that pair's going to take it.
Yeah, all he needed was to get his Diddy Vortex going, start sending BooBear off stage a little bit more and pressuring him at the ledge. Make it hard for Mewtwo to get up. Like, that's where Diddy really excels with his ledge trapping skills. So, where do you think we're going to now? Definitely not FD.
I was going to guess that he banned FD.
Yeah.
But Lilat's an interesting pick.
I mean, both characters like platform usages. Definitely the FD ban, which we assume they did do, would be a smart option.
One thing about Mewtwo is normally with platforms you can go for these platform cancels and like just have some tricky movement. But with Lilat, it's a bit more inconsistent. I think this is the second set in a row we've seen where Lilat is the counter pick.
It's not necessarily a bad counter pick. It depends if you're able to not get chanked out on it. It's essentially testing your luck. That was amazing punish right there, but he didn't get a follow-up. I was expecting a up smash, but maybe he was too low to the ground after getting hit by the banana. And still, Shades of Game 1. BooBear with the lead. Amazing forward air, catching him in the air. He's still forcing Nanaba to be the aggressor in the situation. And that's kind of what you want to do, especially as Mewtwo. You have that projectile to work with that you can cancel, kills with it, and just amazing eye shield options such as forward air and nair, and down tilt especially.
Interesting barrels there.
I think he was looking for it to explode on him, but did not position himself right to do so.
He wasn't punished too hard for it, so it wasn't a huge deal. I think BooBear's going to look for a grab here.
Almost definitely. He's literally trying to wear down a shield or just force some reaction out of him. That's going to be an up smash. That'll do it.
I don't want for down smash. It's just multi-hits in this game. You can just fall out sometimes.
It's not the easiest to fall out of the up smash Mewtwo's. It's doable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying regardless.
Just for safety.
BooBear's just Nanaba's giving him an inch, and he's going a mile with this right now. He's keeping him in disadvantage. Okay, there's going to be a down throw. He tries for the down there, but just a little off the mark. He definitely has the right ideas. Just the execution is really hurting him. There's going to be a down throw.
Oh, he didn't even get the spike. All right.
He got the stage spike.
He got a spike.
He got a spike.
He didn't get what he was looking for.
I don't know. He got the down.